When students have the opportunity for a first IV stick or a blood draw, it's kind of one of those pivotal moments in their student nursing career. These students have practiced in the simulation lab on fake arms and have done that, a lot of times. But what makes it so special is now these are on actual patients that are in the hospital, and to actually know that you're inserting something into another patient is something that's very scary until they actually do it. And the process of actually getting to stick a patient, giving a patient a medication, or doing something like that is what really gives them the confidence to know, okay, hey, I can do this. The things that I have learned in this program have set me up for success. With all of the training that these nursing students have had from their first IV stick and their first blood draw, it is really their first step in growing in their confidence to know that they are the future of health.